Welcome to another video. So we're going to take a look at Antstream Arcade. So this is a retro cloud game streaming service. And we're going to take a look at the sign-up process and what it's like to play it and how it works and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to go over to the website and take a look here in just a second. Now, this is something I heard about last year. I never really looked into it too closely. I didn't have a channel up yet at the time, and so I kind of forgot about it. Now, there was an article on Friday from Tech Radar covering Antstream, and it did a really good job talking about the goods and the bads of it. I went over that article on my other channel, Game Tech Talks. I had mentioned to you guys I was going to be launching that second channel. I did launch that on Friday, so there's only 2 videos up so far, but I will be shooting to get daily news talk videos up over on that channel. So if you want to go check that out, I will put that link in the description below. So let's go over to the website and check out Antstream. So this is Antstream. This is it says play thousands of iconic games at one low monthly price. Cancel anytime. Currently supported on Windows, Mac, Android, Linux, Amazon Fire, and NVIDIA Shield. So you will be downloading an app to play this. Now, even though they do say thousands, I think right now it's just over 1,000 games on there. But the cool thing is, and what I mentioned in my my video last night, was that they have the rights from the owners of these games. So they're not going to be having games pulled or having any issues, and they're even able to add on to these games and add features and things like that because they have the full rights to do so. So they do offer a monthly. This is €9.99. I believe it's also meant to be $9.99 US from what I was looking up. I'll probably find out when we go through the process here. An annual $95.88. Equivalent of $7.99. So that's basically what they got going now with a 7-day free trial. Play thousands of retro games. Our ever-expanding arcade games library includes classics of all genres. Stream retro games to your computer, console, or mobile device. No downloads, just pure instant fun. So it is a streaming service, just like something like Stadia or GeForce Now, but strictly for retro games. And when I say retro, we're talking really retro, like 80s, early 90s type games. So try social challenges. So our challenge mode offers new ways to play retro games. Beaten the game, then beat your rivals. Challenge other users to beat your score and climb the leaderboard. So that's what I was saying with having the rights to these games. They've built in some social challenges, some leaderboards. You've got cloud saves, all that kind of stuff going on. And then it says dip in or go deep. There's never a bad time to go retro. Whether you've got 30 seconds to spare or an afternoon set aside, you'll always find a retro game that matches the moment. Play Antstream Arcade on your terms, whether at home, on your computer, or Amazon Fire Stick, or on the go with your Android, mobile, or tablet device. Retro gaming has never been more fun or accessible. Now, iOS is not listed here for obvious reasons. If you don't already know, Apple pulled all gaming apps. They do not allow any. No GeForce Now, no Stadia, no PS Now, no Antstream, none of the other, nothing like that with an app to play games in the cloud. They don't allow it on the store. Shadow PC was even pulled for 2 months this year and then came back, but in order to come back, they had to remove their easy game launcher that used to launch in the beginning of the app and make it just launch to the desktop. Then Apple was all right with it. So with Shadow, you can still play any cloud gaming service. You can play Stadia or GeForce Now or PS Now or any of that stuff you want on your iPhone or on your iPad, whatever. But you got to do it through Shadow because Apple won't allow those apps. But if you have Shadow right now, you can use your iOS device. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to try Antstream Arcade for free. So we'll click here and we'll check out the sign up process. So I'm going to sign us up here. All right. Got our little avatars. Got quite a few of them in here. It's like Street Fighter. All right, so we'll just go with that. It's not the service I'm going to be keeping. I just wanted to show it for the channel, what you got to do. So we'll just click our monthly. We'll do our payment. All right, so once you get all that info in there for your payment, they're not supposed to charge anything right now until the end of your 7 days, and you can cancel before then. and says your account's ready to go. We've sent an email with a verification link to proceed. So we're going to go ahead and click that verification link, and we're going to download Antstream. All right, so we've verified the email. We're going to download Antstream. I'm going to go ahead and grab this up for, so you're going to do Windows 7 Plus on the PC here. That's going to be for anything above Windows 7, so don't get confused. That would be Windows 8, Windows 10, all that kind of good stuff. And then, of course, your other stores here. So we'll click that. And we'll get this app installed, and we'll log in, and we'll take a look. All right, so let's get through the setup here. I have not checked this out. This is my first time signing up, checking this out. Like I said, I heard about this like last year, but I never looked into it. But when I saw the Tech Radar article that I covered last night, I just decided, hey, it might be something cool to share with you guys. I think the price is a little high for what you're getting. I would have preferred a $2.99 or $4.99 a month subscription for streaming the retro games. Especially since they have all the rights. It's technically, it shouldn't be costing them anything right now to host the games other than their maintenance and their servers. So let's get into this. We'll open up Antstream for the first time and see what we got. Log into the account we made. Log in. Homepage. Browse the game list on the homepage and click on a game you'd like to look at. To find out more. So here we go. You can see my account pulling up right here. All right. So you can't do much there. Okay. So Bubble Bobble, new games. Now this looks almost like what? Like a GeForce Now of retro gaming. Let's see what kind of settings we've got. Our name, our avatar, reset password, our subscription update. You can save settings. So there doesn't seem to be any settings as far as like controlling the quality of your stream or your resolution or anything like that. That's one thing I was interested to see if there was anything like that. Here's their in beta. This is their tournaments. You can actually get involved in tournaments here. They've got a Father's Day event up right here. We might check that out when we go to test the service. That might be a good game to jump into. I do remember playing a good bit of Metal Slug. You've got your messages in here. This would be your challenge request and things like that. This looks like achievements. So they've built achievements into these retro games, which is pretty cool. So like I said, having the licensing for this stuff and owning the rights, they're able to do this kind of stuff. You got a user profile where you can check out your favorite game stats, achievements, and challenges. So this looks like where it kind of pulls everything together for you. You got your profile, challenges, social. This is where you can see your any friends. Like you can challenge your friends and play with your friends on here if you happen to have anybody else that has this, or you can also just kind of find people through Facebook and other means. You've got your search, so you can look for a specific game or break it down into popular search categories. So like I said, there's over 1,000 games right now on the service. If you are as old as me or older, you probably remember a lot of these games from the late 80s, early 90s. I definitely played quite a few of these. Definitely not all of them by far, but I definitely played quite a few of these games. I was looking at the game list last night when I made the Game Tech Talks video. So, and this is Antstream Arcade, and then this is back. So here we are right on the home page, and this is where you can go through. You got your multiplayer games, games with challenges, new games, trending games, arcade adventure, driving. So you can see why a lot of people said this is set up like Netflix for retro games, because it's very much the same kind of menu style and settings and whatnot, except you don't get very much control over your stream. So can I use my controller to, yeah, I can use my got my Xbox controller attached. I can use that to go through everything. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go back up to the top. Let's launch a game. Let me switch you guys over to full screen so that you can see, and we'll launch a game here. All right, so we're here on full screen. So another thing I noticed, you can click on your little avatar over here, and you can see this. So I clicked on a couple of games to test them out real quick before I wanted to record on full screen, and everything's working really well. So let's jump in and just take a look at a couple real quick. Now, as far as going full screen, I haven't found a way to do that, any shortcut buttons or anything. If anybody knows or has used this service, I'm going to reach out to them and ask, but I can't find a way to go full screen here, so it is what it is. Let's go ahead and jump back into this Metal Slug. This happens to be a Father's Day event that's going on right here, and we've got our Xbox controller plugged in. And we'll be good to go. There we have Metal Slug. Now you can see your connection status up in the top right under your avatar. Now that'll pretty much stay just like that, but if you get a bad connection, it'll go red on you or whatever color to kind of like let you know. So let's just go right on into a game real quick here. Now, this isn't part of the Father's Day challenge, but they do have some cool Father's Day challenges going on. Get out of here, soldiers. But yeah, I mean, granted, these games are not hard to run, but I like the fact that they do have the rights to these games. They're not going to be like just disappearing. They're able to add the challenges, the social leaderboards, you know, multiplayer and stuff that might not have existed before. So that's pretty cool. And the way the app is laid out, like I was saying, it does kind of feel like the Netflix of retro gaming. I could see where, you know, where they would get that from. But yeah, but it feels nice. We'll launch another game here as well and just check it out. But yeah, it's responsive. I mean, I don't feel all laggy or bad. And if retro gaming's your thing, I just think the price is a little bit high here for what you're really getting. $2.99, $3.99, $4.99 maybe, but more than $5 a month I can't see, because I mean, you can pay $10 to $15 a month and get some fantastic services like Game Pass, Ultimate, and things like that you get a lot of fantastic games. I don't know about paying $10 a month for this service. I'd like to see it come down. Oh, you remember that when games used to slow down like that all the time, when a lot would happen and then you'd go back to normal? Alright, so let's go ahead and let's just launch something else. So if you hit the back button here, you can create a save point. So if you click that and go over there, it's kind of like on the Nintendo Switch where you have these like save suspend modes, you know, these saves. So that creates that. You can always go into the how to play, and then you can always just quit out. And it'll take you right back here. And you can see the leaderboard where they'll have scores. So that's, you know, something that you can... That's what I mean about having a lot of things built in, having the rights. It's pretty cool that they have that stuff. This is actually a really neat service. I'm just not convinced about the $10 a month yet. And you can see here it also created like a save point for me as well. So, pretty interesting. No major issues at all yet. Like I said, I played 4 games just messing around right before I got us back into the full screen here. Fatal Fury was another one. We'll just open that up real quick. You can see how quick we can get in. Everything loads very quickly. I do want to see about the whole full screen mode. It's not necessary for games like this, of course, but I would like to see if there's a full screen. No. No. Nope. Bad timing. But yeah, definitely the it's not lag, it's me. Oh my gosh. It's been a long time since I played any Fatal Fury. So yeah, I mean, no major issues. Like I said, if retro gaming is your thing, you might really like this. The service itself, so far, of my time of just the sign-up process and using it, is really good. I'm not convinced about the $10 a month for the type of games you're getting, but definitely a really cool service. I could see me messing around with this every now and then. I could even use Shadow to play it on my iPhone or iPad, or I could play it on one of my other devices or my laptop or whatever, but pretty interesting, pretty cool. So as always, guys, thanks a lot for coming to check out this video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell so you know when I drop new videos. Give this video a thumbs up and leave me your comment down below. Thanks again for coming to check out the video, and I will catch you in the next one.